Guys, welcome back. Let me just welcome back. We don't want to jinx it, but today quite possibly be, most probably we hope, the day we're gonna start the S13. Or I might rinse it, make 2 videos, I'm that sort of guy. So today we're gonna be putting the engine in to the S13. Now it's already been a risky start of the day because these pipes, there was quite a bit chance that they might not have fit. Now you guys wanted to make sure it was gonna fit before I drove all the way up, but I said, nah, f that, I'm not scared. I said, I'm gonna pick them up and I'm gonna do a 7-hour drive and risk it just in case they might fit, and they do fit. They do fit? They do fit, so the lines are on. So it was not a 7-hour drive wasted. The lines are on, so these are the lines that we've been talking about. So they basically just, it's just like an oil return. So it's instead of like oil sticking in the head, because these have issues with returning problems, it then runs down to the backside of the sump. So that's what the lines have been talking about. So huge shout out to Hydro Hose for custom making these and making them up and really helping me out. So yeah, if you do need any lines, they actually have their own dragster, and that's where they started doing things from. They started making hydraulic lines and stuff for that. So yeah, they're based in Chelmsford and Essex. So thank you, boys. But we're at the stage. I also bought some more parts. That's what you said in another video. We're going to get the gearbox at the back. We're going to mount the clutch up to the engine, and we're going to mount the gearbox up to the engine and put it in. And we're optimistic we can start it today, right?
It's going to start today.
It's going to start today. This is going to be absolutely terrifying. I mean, I can't see what.
You drove 7 hours.
7 hours, and these 2 lines that we perfectly mocked up fit. So we're just doing the oil return here. So this is that just bolts into the bottom of the turbo. We're just making a gasket for that. And then we're just going to run that into the oil feed into the sump, and then that's it, then we start putting it in. Right, so we're just basically inspecting everything, looking over the loom, getting an idea of what goes in where, and just claiming some space. So we took the radiator out. We would ideally like to take off the front bash bar, but it's welded and it's not bolted on, so we're not going to be able to do that. But the radiator's off. We're prepping the engine now, so we're going to be putting the box or the clutch on in a minute.
I've got to put that plate on first. Flywheel, clutch, then gearbox.
So the flywheel is going on now. We are reusing the clutch. It comes with an XZE clutch. It's not like a twin plate or anything, but it is like a XZE, probably like one of the step up from OEM, and there's plenty left on it. So we're going to reuse this clutch for the running in period and stuff. I didn't want to spend every single penny possible before we even knew it ran. So yeah, we're doing one step at a time, and we can always, and anyway, when I do go like the bigger power, I'm going to need like a twin plate anyway. So I didn't want to spend an extra 1,500, 2 grand for a twin plate when we've not even started it.
Clutches don't last for life anyway, do they?
Exactly, so it's an exchangeable part, and that's got a lot of life in it, and it's already an XZE. If it was like a stock shitty OEM, then maybe. But it's not heavy. Promise you could lift that well easily. I mean, I'm a skinny. I lifted it.
All right, that's like just under that mount and under the bellows, if you can.
Yep. It was a bit of a. I had to proper struggle at getting it off. It was a bit of a pain.
If they could actually see you right now.
Yeah.
No, that's too.
Yeah. It's a bit of a yoga pose and a half. This is what I'm in, lads. Right, can I let go now?
Yeah. That is it.
Oh god, that is terrifying.
But you can fucking sit on it.
Yeah. Hang on, handbrakes on.
Wait, have you been...
So we do have one sensor down here which snaps because it's just so brittle, so we're just going to get a new one. But it's either going to be, what do you think it's going to be, a reverse sensor switch or a speedo? So we didn't want to take this off, but it looks like we can't, so we're going to have to do the tippy thing. I just want to get this fucking engine in. I'm telling you, I ain't f***ing about. Oh, you. Are we on?
Huh?
Oh, you.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, right. So what do you want me to do, guys? Am I going to be the underneath gearbox guy?
Yeah, you're skinnier than me.
I'm skinny. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. Oh god, I don't know if I've got much room here, guys. These skirts might have to come off. I'd probably be better going through there and lying through that way.
Then how are you going to get out when the engine's in?
Oh yeah. Guys, you're not going to be able to see anything, but I'm sorry. I'm holding my shaft and I'm waiting for the box to come in. I know that you guys kind of want to see the engine going in, but unfortunately I'm on the shaft job, so actually I'm gonna show it a little bit until it comes in.
It's the shaft, man.
There we go. There she goes. Cool, it's quite heavy, this engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that might be an issue.
What?
Stands in what?
What stands in the way? The jack stand?
Yeah.
How's the jack? How?
Of the legs of the engine crane.
Oh. Seriously though, plan D, can we not just put a load of shit underneath the wheels and chuck it down? Right, I don't want to lose these. Let's put them over here on the floor. Perfect.
Right, go up a bit. That's 4 each. We need to go down now, I think.
Yeah, we're about half an inch off going under here.
Yeah, keep
Right,
going.
we're going.
Keep going.
Yep, we're going in there. Right, I'd stop there, we've got a load of room here now. Yeah.
We need to go further forward.
Oh, can we go down in lower?
Yeah, we can do quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about this though.
It should be alright as long as we keep it pushed at the back.
Yeah, I've got it down here.
I think at the angle there.
Watch out, we're going down.
Right, we're underneath the tunnel here.
Forward, towards you.
Right, so we're nearly there really, aren't we?
Very near.
Let's get a nice little picture of this thumbnail. To be fair, like, you're pretty much perfect here now. Yeah.
It's just the sump
Watch your
situation.
fingers, Lee.
There we go.
I'm going back, yeah?
Yeah, I'm pushing it down.
Right, I'm on limit here now. We're pushing car.
Shit. Phew. Nearly there.
Just chuck that under there now. If we drop it,
Yeah.
it should push itself backwards. Yeah, right,
As long as we're touching. Watch your fingers up.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go underneath. Just push it towards back at car. Here we go.
There we go.
Hold up, hold up.
Yep.
Come on, boys. That was a fucking nightmare. I had to stop the camera because it was just. I mean, we could have done with another person there, couldn't we?
Yeah, I mean, we know why it was.
Polybushes.
Yeah. So we didn't have
So hard.
we didn't have any flex.
Honestly, guys, that was so hard. Jesus Christ, but we're in. Well, we need to tighten that last one up and the other one, but we're in. Shit. And the straps are off. Woohoo! We just got to we basically, well, we got to put the gearbox mounts on, but now that's in. Should we put the gearbox mounts on? Why?
While they're loose.
We've not fully tightened them yet.
Yeah, I would.
Right, not really had a crazy amount of time to film because we've been absolutely f***ing cracking on. What do we need to do before we start it? Put oil in it?
Oil.
ECU.
Put the ECU back on. Intake, really, but are we going to top up the gearbox oil beforehand? Yeah.
We're going to chop.
Chop up, yeah.
Stop it. It's been a long day.
It has been a f***ing long day. There's still some wines which we're not fully sure go where, or even if they do go to anywhere, but we'll sure find out in a minute when we're going to start it. We think everything important on this goes to the screen wash. They don't go into anything by the looks of it. They've been blanked for a very long time. Not entirely sure what this one does, but it looks like it doesn't go anywhere from my old pictures, but this ground goes on there, so we're going to bang that in there. We still need to tighten out the engine mounts, let's not forget about that.
Done it.
Oh, you've done it? What a geezer. I was really dreading doing that. I was really dreading doing that. Gearbox plugs are in. One is broken, which is a reverse switch, but it is what it is. Why do you even need a reverse switch in a car like this?
You don't?
You don't?
No, just spin it around.
Yeah.
It's just for the reverse light, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, the reverse light. Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Need that.
Yeah, we'll need that.
That's quite important thing.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Wait, does it work? We don't even know if it works.
Well, it wouldn't have done because it's not. The switch is fucked. I still don't know where this goes.
We can figure that out.
So gearbox oil, which is going to be a f***ing pain. Have we got a pump thing, or are we going to? No, fuck. We're going to have to run a wire up.
Yeah.
That takes so long.
You can do that with the clear.
Yeah. I need to bang the ECU back in, don't I? Where is the ECU actually?
It's on
It's over here somewhere. We need a throttle cable bracket as well, which has been lost in the process. It was in the car, because I can see it on the pictures, but for some reason it has gone. So let's just plug the ECU back in. So quick update, I've not been filming loads because it's been an absolute nightmare, isn't it, mate? Yeah. It's been an absolute nightmare. The wiring is much harder than we thought. Most things on wiring, like the connectors are different, so it only goes on one connector, but all these are the fucking same. So trying to know which one's what. The wiring is so old that half the plugs are falling off. We've had to strip that wiring here because it's just all just crap, and all the connectors are crap. It's just none of the wiring just makes sense. It's all different fucking colours, like different plugs go to different colours, and it's like on this wiring loom 4 of the connectors are the same and they all are interchangeable, so you could be putting a fucking fuel, you could be putting a fucking injector on a fucking coolant temperature sensor and you wouldn't even know. It's been a bit of a bastard, isn't it? But I think it's because I've not eaten all day really, and it's like 4:30 now. So we've got Burger King, so we're going to have a Burger King and then we're going to crack on. So I'm going to have a Burger King. Jack's just putting the shifter in, which is a bit of an awkward thing, right, Jack?
Yeah, I'm not liking it.
No, it's very fiddly indeed. But we're on. It's getting cold, isn't it? Yeah. It's getting really cold. My hands. Is
it's nearly start time.
It's nearly start time. Yeah. Right, so we can't get the fill plug off. It is on there. So we took a sensor off the side and we're going to fill it through the sensor. But the sensor is a lot smaller than the fill plug, so we're going to have to go through, yep, you guessed it, a vacuum line. So we're going to be here till tomorrow, putting 2 litres into this gearbox.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be great, yeah. Look how slow it's going. I tried to film it coming down, but once again, GoPro being a GoPro didn't record it. You can just see a few air bubbles. They're going about the speed of a snail. But we're down here and we're having a great time. No, we're not having a great time. This is going to take forever. Well, you can literally see how slow the air bubbles are going. There's literally no other way. A bigger hose wouldn't fit in there.
No. Is that any?
I think we're broken. We need to think of something. This isn't. Nah. Right. So we came up with a new pipe, which it goes thick to 3 reducers, and then we've only got like this much of vacuum line, so it's going in quicker. That is the last bit of all the oil we need. Right. Then we're going to start it. Okay?
Yeah, we're going to start.
Right, guys, what are your predictions?
It's going to start.
First time?
Yeah, it's going to start.
Yeah?
Well, not first time, because we've got coil packs unplugged, but it's going to start.
But it's gonna crank.
Yeah.
Jack, what do you think?
I'm hoping it starts.
Jack! What's your prediction though?
Yeah, it'll start.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, first time he's been positive.
I gotta say, guys, I'm not feeling as positive. So I'm not sure what happened with the GoPro there, but I was gonna say, I hate to say it, but no, I'm not even gonna say it because I'm not gonna jinx it. All I'll say is, I'm surprised that I'm not gonna say anything. It's fine. I'm just worried about the wiring, and
that's a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. We've had to like rewire a few things ourselves, and
we'll come across that then.
And there's a couple of plugs which aren't plugged into anything because we genuinely do not know where they go. The main bit. I mean, to be fair, the injectors are plugged in.
Yeah.
Coil pack's plugged in. Spark plug's plugged in.
Yeah.
Starter motor's on.
Yeah.
So they should run.
It should run. Yeah.
Mass sensor's in, so it should run nicely.
Whether there's an air leak.
Our idle control valve is in. Well, it's either that or it's plugged into the coolant sensor, and the coolant sensor is plugged into the idle control valve.
It's going to start, mate. It's going to start.
It's going to start.
You're going to turn that key. You're going to turn it.
Oh mate, I'm shitting my pants, bro. I'm actually gonna end this video here while we're doing the last thing, which is like the last 100 mil of gearbox oil. So I'm gonna end this video here. Yes, I'm that guy. I hope our battery not's dead. For some reason, our tail lights are constantly on. Yeah. Oh, is our brake? No, our brake light's constantly on because the brake light's supposed to be brighter, so they're the brake lights. I don't know what's going on. When you press the brake lights, the tail light comes. There's some sort of wiring issue at the back, but it's fine. It's just lights. Yeah, so I'm gonna end the video here while we're doing this, and in the next video.
We've got none left in funnel.
None left. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video here. We're about to start it. Catch you in the next video. Do you? I want to see your comments below. Did it start first time? We shall see. See you in the next one.
I need the switch.
Where's the switch?